took the panel off the car to check where the leak was coming from. I noticed this crack break right here and this piece that fell off. This one over here is already broken on this other side. So we're gonna go ahead and try to repair this piece. We're gonna use some adhesive and we're gonna use some hot staples. Let's go ahead and clean up this area first. So I found this epoxy at Harbor Freight. It was only maybe $1 or something. And we're gonna go ahead and try to mix it up. We don't wanna buy another one of these panels if we crack it up so bad it doesn't fit anymore. Remember, our goal for this car is cheap and fast. So let's try to save money where we can. Let's get this together. We'll try to get on these side pieces and then we'll go ahead and use the hot stapler. We have our piece in. It's not dry. This stuff is actually setting kind of quick. Let's go ahead and use our hot stapler to see if we can get this thing to fit and stick in there just a little bit better. I'm going to hold this in. It's too hot. Push it in to give it a little twist. We don't want to get it so hot and then pull it right through or push it right through the plastic. Let's go and get another one. This crack runs the whole line through here. So I'm going to put a few staples in between. I've been told to give it a little twist that'll help hold the plastic and hold the metal in place. I believe I'm finished with the stapling. I realize someone's out there probably screaming at me, "No, you're doing it wrong." I probably am, but I think this is going to be just good enough for what we need it to be, so we can at least have this extra bolt hole to hold this thing in. We certainly don't want to buy a new one. I'm going back in with my little Dremel type tool and I'm grinding these little tips down. You can use a wire cutter if you want. I just did so many, it's driving me crazy trying to get the wire cutter in there. So I'm using this. It's going to take me a while, not a big deal. This piece is finished. It's very smooth, but now that I have my hot stapler out, I might as well fix this. This is the engine cover. This side here has developed a crack just from pulling on it so much over the years. You really can't see it. It's a very thin crack. It's right there, and it's very evident when you start pulling on this material. I don't know if you can see it right there, but we need to fix that too. And since I have my stapler out, let's go ahead and fix that. This crack is much thinner and finer than the last one we just did, but it extends from here through this piece of plastic and then all the way through to here. And I certainly don't want to replace this piece. This piece by itself is like $150 and we don't want to do that. So let's try this. Let it cool off. Once it's cooled, you can pick your staple out. Let's go ahead and fix this crack. This part is completed. Pretty smooth. It's not pretty. If you want to do it properly, you could take some other plastic and plastic over this and even paint it if you wanted. We're not going to do that, but it's just an example of something we should do while we're in there. We got it off, might as well do it. This is going to go back on top and nobody will be the wiser that this was cracked. We will have to do something with these clips, maybe lube them up a little bit to make them easier to come off.